What's up, YouTube? As you guys can tell from the title of the video, we got another sled. It is a Pro X. That's right, 2003 Pro X 800. It's not perfect, not bad. Came equipped with its own ecosystem, growing in the ski. Pretty sick. They put a 136 on it, and they did it the right way. It's got the old kit from Polaris, full length rail, relocates the rear torque arm. You can see where it used to be mounted, where it is currently. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. It also uncoupled the rear suspension, so it'll have a lighter front end. It'll wheelie better, get on top of the snow better. Does everything better except for trail ride. It's going to be a rougher ride. And it's got SLP screens, high flow intake stuff up here. It's got the SLP intake, team secondary clutch, super clean motor. The chassis ain't too bad. It needs a little bit of cleaning. Issues: throttle oil cable are pretty messed up, I guess. Coil for the ignition removed for a different sled. Missing the can for the exhaust. It came with a full SP setup minus the can. So we have a throttle and oil cable setup for it. Got a coil I had sitting around. So that'll fix those issues, and we're actually going to steal the can from the orange Pro XR just to see if this thing will run. She's not very happy about it, but yeah. I'm going to keep looking, try to find a SLP can so I have the full SLP setup. And yeah, it needs just like a little bit of cleaning. This thing won't be bad. It even came with a key. Could you imagine that? Pretty cool. It's got the fly arrow taper bars. I've never actually seen them with the cross brace, but apparently they have a cross brace on these. Normally, you just have the bar. These were super popular handlebars back, 10, 15 years ago. And they're actually really, really good bars. Nowadays, everybody, I don't even know the brand of bars people run now. It's like, I don't even know. It's a 3-letter company, but yeah, it's like RFI or some shit. I don't know. RSI maybe? Fuck, I don't know. Anyways, those were cool back in the day. They're really nice. Nobody runs them anymore. 800 feels like it has good compression. I would check it. However, I loaned my compression gauge out and it never found its way home. So yeah. Just got the Ride Effect shocks. No Walker Evans on this, because this is like the just plain Jane consumer type model. Anybody and everybody can buy an orange Pro X. There's nothing special about it, but they're still pretty cool sleds. So we're gonna see if we can get this running. Yeah. So she was playing with the oil cap. Feels like you got it.
No, it keeps like jumping through.
Cross thread?
Yeah. I was wondering if that's why they had it so tight.
Ow, I pinched my finger in there. Whatever. So we're replacing the throttle cable. Already got this side done up here. Got it hooked up here, set it up so the idle should be like super low. Next we got to hook up the oil pump, and then that side of things will be done. Alright, so went ahead, got the throttle cable put on, and it's really easy to see on the Pro X, so I wanted to show. This is how you can see your oil pump adjustment. You can see I got it just a little bit past on this side, which if you give it more throttle, it moves further that way. That means I'm running rich on my oil pump, which is what I generally like to do, because if you guys know me, I like having more than less oil. Keeps these things happy, even though you might burn just a little bit more oil than factory. Alright, so here we are, getting ready to throw our coil on the Pro X airbox. However, I happen to have another airbox here, which came in handy because I can see I need one of those. Yep. I almost thought about just trying to slap that one in, but the airboxes are slightly different though. I'm pretty sure they're the same, except for this isn't notched out on this one. Everything else looks identical. But even so, I still have to swap out the CDI, and that one don't have the SLP intake or nothing on it. So I had to get that one out because we were missing the little spacers that go between the coil pack and here, which that one has. So we're going to go ahead and steal them off of this. You don't want to be recorded? Free labor.
You said 3 days.
You got it on backwards.
What? Oh, fuck.
There you go. We're just having an argument over what I told her for socket size.
You didn't tell me a socket size.
She says I said grab a 3/8 socket. But what
You
I
just
said
said
was
3/8.
what I said was a 10 mil. That's 3/8
You didn't say 10 mil.
drive to put
Shut
on
up,
the
Bird.
yellow impact. Nobody knows who's actually right, but we're both
Right,
sticking
of
to our
course.
guns here. Of course, you're right. We're both sticking to our guns on this one.
No question.
That's good. Perfect. So now you gotta take the little plastic white piece off of that one and put it on that one, which will be a 7/8, I believe. Maybe half inch. See the little white nipple? Yep. I need one of those pulled off and put on this one. You see how that one's broke? Get to work! What do you got there?
Bolts.
Okay. Well, I guess while she's still playing with air boxes, I can go ahead and throw a white pipe on here. I went ahead and got brand new gaskets and a brand new donut. And keep the progress moving forward. Alright, air box is all in. Vents hooked up. Coil's all plugged in. My friend Lloyd came over and distracted me. So while Amber was slaving away, I got none of the exhaust done. Alright, it's starting to rain. But time for a little detour. My buddy hit me up, said he had an MBRP can for Pro X. He just lives like a quarter mile away, so I'm gonna go trade him this perk button for his Pro XR. He has a Pro XR 800, orange one, just like mine, and $50 for the can. So this will then have its own can, and I won't have to steal the one from our orange Pro XR. But go do that. We'll be right back. All right. So now we have a white pipe, can. Just need to throw it in here, and I suppose see if it starts. So I guess I'll get busy with that. So everything's going great. We're putting the exhaust on. I got the white pipe on. Started to fit the pipe in the can, and they don't even come close to meeting up. So apparently, I know some of these SLP pipes, like this one, they fit closer to the motor, which is why you have to put all the heat shielding on all this crap. And you're supposed to have this zip tied away and stuff like that. They do not meet in the factory location for the can. Super lame. I think I'm gonna have to put a stock pipe on it for now. Luckily we have one of those because I am the Pro X guy. Yeah, maybe 2 of them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go grab a different pipe for it.
Or like 7.
Or 7. There's a whole lot of parts over there. SLP pipe, no good. Do the stock pipe in, good to go. Got my crew chief Amber here, topping her off with fuel. We're about ready to see if this fucker fires up. Difficulties of a camera person. Alright, so you guys are seeing it here. I had to go back to stock pipe because SLP pipe is routed completely different and does not match the stock location to meet the can. So it's kind of a bummer. Might be difficult trying to find the correct can. What?
I almost dropped the phone.
Don't drop that one.
I know.
Anyways, so stock pipe, put some fresh gas in it. I haven't pulled it over yet. I don't know if it'll start. We haven't even like tried off camera. Last time I pulled the motor over was at the guy's house, and that was just to make sure it wasn't locked up. It had somewhat decent compression by the field. So I don't know if we have spark, but we put a coil in it. It probably won't idle because I adjusted the throttle like way low just to make sure, because I wasn't sure. It's one of those things I got to pull the air box and fine tune it or whatever while it's running. But for now, we're just gonna see if it'll start. Should probably see if there's coolant in it. There it is.
Let's go. Huh?
All right.
I want to see.
Or the tether's hooked up. I don't have a tether for it.
Oh. Oh.
So the right thing to do would be pull a spark plug and see if I have spark. But what I'm gonna do is just throw tools on the floor, pull it over like crazy and see what happens. Full choke. Some belt on it, yeah. We should see if the plugs are wet.
Yeah.
Tools in the air box.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, that's all right. I can grab it out of there.
Okay.
But yes, I did. There's a ratchet and everything in there.
Okay.
She looks wet. But all right, let's see if I even got spark.
Yeah.
I guess we'll leave you there with the camera. Be easier to see if we kill the big light. All right. Spark test. See if we got spark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Good spark.
Okay.
Hey, that means our coil that we threw on there is working fantastic.
Mm.
Is there anything left in that gas can at all?
No.
Not even a couple drops?
No. Shit.
So I think I was just lazy. I didn't pull it over enough to get the fuel really going to it. I poured like a couple drops in each cylinder, which totally is not enough. Get my tools out of my air box slash toolbox. But let's see what happens again. This one. Round two. I'm sucking air somewhere I shouldn't be sucking air.
Yeah.
That was idling way higher.
Yeah, but
than
at
I
least
think
it
it
ran.
should. Here. Actually, I got this done up my hand so I can adjust it.
I'm just happy it ran.
Yeah, no, it fired up. It actually sounded really good.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any bad rattles or knocks, and honestly, it looks
Yeah.
like a fresh rebuilt motor. I mean, everything on this motor is clean. So. You show 'em the smoke?
Yeah, like
My smoke
can't
show?
see shit.
Yeah.
Ugh,
So,
smoked out.
fuck yeah. She runs.
No.
I have,
Yeah.
as of right now, $700 into it, and goddamn, that lower tie rod is super bent.
Oh yeah.
I just noticed that. That thing is so bad. I think I have some more of those swedged aluminum ones sitting around somewhere, though. Fuck yeah, man.
She's a runner.
$700 Crocs, 800.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a wrap. Kill it.